What is up, guys? Digger Jim here, back with another video. We got a big package. This is a box that came back from CGC. This is my first submission ever to CGC myself. I have no idea what the grades are. To be honest with you, I know I had submitted it, and I sat there and I thought, man, I need to check to see if it's been shipped yet. And the day I was thinking about I need to go in and check, it actually showed up at my door. So I'm going to go open this up. But in the meantime, check this out. Okay, I'm back. First of all, I want to say this right here is how the slabs come in the box now. I think it's genius. You know, it's like a clamshell type thing. These are awesome. I mean, I got 5 books and they fit in there perfectly. I mean, I'm going to be shipping, if I have to ship several slabs, I'm saving this. This is great. I mean, good job, CGC. All right. So, like I said, I had 5 books. 4 of them were pressed. One of them I submitted unpressed, unclean. I had bought it raw, and I was like, you know what? This looks like such a clean copy. I'm just going to send it in. So I have no idea. Now, the person that pressed these books for me, they sent back their opinions or estimates on what they should be. So we're going to just open up the first one and see what it says. Okay, the first book up is Man-Thing number 1. This is, I guess, like the second version. And it is a 9.4. I just love this cover of Man-Thing. I thought it always, like, kind of represented Man-Thing. I like the character to be right out in front. This is, you know, a Bob Wycheck cover, and yeah, I said, you know what, it's not a pricey book, I just wanted to get it, you know, get it slabbed. You're gonna notice that as a theme. None of these books are like high dollar books or anything. I just thought these are amazing covers and I want to get them slabbed. I'd read the story already, so why not? My presser thought that it could go as low as the 7.0 or as high as a 9.0. Because he notated some things on it, and guess what? It came back a 9.4. That's awesome. All right, so the next book up. Oh no, we're gonna save that one for last. Next book up is The Incredible Hulk 200. Now, the reason why I got this one slabbed is because I don't know. It's the 200th issue. It's, you know, it's John Romita art on the cover, and you know, Rich Buckler, you know, Doc Samson appearance. It says it has like floating heads, and I got a 7.5, which is fine. I am fine with a 7.5. This is an old book, you know, like me. So being a 7.5 is great. Let's see what the presser said. He said 8.5-ish, so he wasn't too far off. I would have loved the 8.5, but I'm fine with the 7.5. Again, these aren't being sold. You don't get a lot of money for this book anyway. But look at those floating heads. You know, you get to see kind of like the history of who the Hulks battled up until this point. I just dug the cover. And the 200th issue can't be beat. Okay, the next one up is one that I see this book all the time at cons, and I just think it's a beautiful cover. I have a couple of copies. One of my copies, raw copies, is just it's like they used too much red ink on it, and I was like, wow, that's really bad. I never really noticed it when I bought it. I think it's because I bought it so cheap. But I saw this copy, and I thought I'm gonna submit this one, and it's Champions number 1, and it's in a 7.0. Again, that's a fair, to me that's fair. Let's see what he said. I estimate a 6.5 to 7.0. Excellent job on your estimation. Just based on, a few spine ticks, a little smush in the left corner. Yeah, a little smush on the left corner. But look how beautiful that is. I mean, that thing just pops. That red pops in the background. You got Ghost Rider, Iceman, Hercules. I mean, it's just a classic book. It can't be beat. Yeah, this is awesome. All right. The other books. I like to do this just to see if it does anything. It doesn't move. That's good. All right. So one of the other books was Marvel Premiere 28, The Legion of Monsters. I got this back in an 8.0. That's respectable for the age of this bloody book. I read this story. I was not a fan of the story, but the overall cover I thought was always cool. It's a Nick Cardy cover. Bill Matlow story. Bill Matlow, this was not a great story. And it has, all the greats. Ghost Rider, Wolfman, Morbius, Man-Thing, all comboed into one in an 8.0. Love it. It's in nice shape. He said 8.0-ish. Right on. My man is on it. Okay, so the last one is not going to be here on the list because he didn't press it. So, okay. So this is one that I bought and I just saw and I thought, it's awfully clean. I'm going to send it in. And it's Action 894. And it's the, I don't think it's the first appearance of Death in DC continuity, but it's a David Finch cover that I've always just absolutely loved. As a representation of Death, that's okay. And I got a 9.2. I thought I might look at the notes on this one because I thought, man, this is an awfully clean copy, but it could have color rub that I'm not seeing. It definitely doesn't have any spine ticks that I'm not seeing. So I'm curious to why it got a 9.2, but we will check it out. We will see. But yeah, those are some great books. My presser did a great job. He was spot on with everything that he said, pretty much. The only one I think that he wasn't sure of was the Man-Thing one, and the Man-Thing got the highest grade out of all of them, which is great. You gotta love it. Come on. So, that's my submission to CGC. Will I do another one? I don't know. Maybe. The prices keep going up. Probably not. I got a subscription like a couple years ago, and I didn't use it nearly as much as I should, in my opinion. So I'm trying to use it more before it runs out. It runs out again in June. So I'm thinking either I'm going to keep it, or I'm going to tell them, no, don't renew it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might submit some more books. I might see if my presser will press them again because he did do an excellent job. They all came back about where he thought they would. So he has a good eye for it. So I'm really impressed with that. So I will be sending him a thank you. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Tell me which one you liked the most. Was it, the Hulk 200 with the floating heads? And yeah, thanks for watching. Keep digging.